Yes, we are live at Northern Caribbean University and we are going to stay with, have a conversation with Omar McPherson, known as Jungle. So Jungle, where's your shoes?
Take off my glass to answer this one. I want the whole world to see and I want everybody to understand, you know. I don't have any shoes as a result of the song and the tune and the message that we all dance to at December 2011. Turn up the team! PNP, turn up the team! So, we are all surprised about all the things that prices and everything in this country has escalated out of control. Crime, everything everything you can think of that negatively affects the country's economy. And right now, it's affecting me as I don't see the money to afford a shoe. So therefore, I have to come to school without shoes. And you haven't seen the worst of it yet, because next week, possibly, I'll come here without clothes.
My God. So, how much is it for a school fee? If you cannot buy shoes, are you going to pay a school fee next semester?
The next thing I'll take on my hat now. Answer that one. Well, this semester I've paid 173,000. Right? Northern Caribbean University, amidst other universities across the world, calculates the tuition fee of the world currency that everyone knows, that is what? United States currency? Am I correct or am I wrong?
Well, you're correct.
Alright. In Jamaica we have 1,000 to 1. So if I'm paying 173, now at the time when I was paying that, the dollar was like 91 thereabout. And you have to understand, you see the vast majority of it, that's what January 2013 of this said year we are in now, February, March, April. Can you calculate how many dollars have gone on since then? And this semester is not going to begin until August 29th.
Yeah, basically running time.
So you see we have quite a few ways to go before we can at least say, we can judge what our school fee will be. Maybe what I have to do is stay home. Maybe I can't come back here. Unless I'm coming here to just maybe check some of my friends like you. Come and see you guys and check up if you guys are doing well. Other than that, I don't see myself here.
So what do you think has attributed to the sharp increase in the dollar?
Sharp increase in the dollar?
Yeah. The escalation of the dollar.
Alright. First, it has to do with a shortage of US currency in the country, which means our government that we have put in place to ensure that our financial activities. Dr. Peter Phillips is said to be doing a better job the last time I've heard, better job than the previous government, right? So far, he has no clue as to what he is doing. And December 2012, he said he was going to get an IMF deal. It's moved back to January, end of January, till it's moved back to the end of March. We heard it's to the end of this month. So, what has happened to that? The man in charge of the country's fiscal activities don't have a clue as to what he wants and where he wants to go.
So the public is basically being stonewalled.
Exactly. So, amidst the problems we are having, we are not supposed to be disappointed. If we are all well-thinking beings, we can actually watch the news every day and see what is happening. And we can then draw our conclusion. Remember, this is the same Simon Crosdale who said he supported the People's National Party in the past. Last week on his new program, Live at 7, he also stated that he's now regretting that he supported that party. Yes. So you have now lower class PNP, upper class, middle class, or no class PNP actually are disappointed of what this current government is doing. So why are we all surprised I can afford a shoe to come here? Why?
So if you are having this issue, why isn't it that other people are speaking out against these issues in your country,
Alright, you see, we have a lot of persons who are hypocrites. When I say hypocrites, they see the wrong. nothing wrong that the person who they support and the political arena can do that is wrong, that they can't admit that the country is going down the wrong scale. You see, my family, I came out of a PNP family, and these people, they just think they listen to me. Mother, grandfather, uncle, everybody a PNP. Naturally, when you born and come through the family, you must be a PNP. However, I have a different stance. I'm a college student, I can't think like that. Then why would I come here if I was thinking like that? Makes no sense. You come to college because everybody in the family is because they support one political party. I am going to support it too. This is the reason why we have this problem. Too much people cannot accept the faults of the individuals that they have put in place to represent us because they're so in love with the party, they're not in love with the country.
So let me ask you this: what is your take on the recent meeting that Minister Bunting had, where he was saying, basically capitulating to the criminals, that they are basically winning? He was almost brought to tears. You know, that the crime rate is so high and he's not able to control it as the minister. What is your take on that?
Well, my take on that is correct. You cannot control the crime. Because if you want to be honest with the fact about it, he doesn't want to. Because if he wants to, there are necessary procedures that he can do. Right? Listen. I remember when the previous administration kept us several amount of curfew, state of emergency and all that.
The Tivoli incursion.
Right. After that, they did that to see if they can wipe out as much as they possibly can gang-related activities and all that. They put it inside their own JP constituency, put it inside PNP constituency. However, when we went to the PNP constituency, everybody was upset and was bawling that this comment is wicked and they did all this and they want this and that and they're mashing the country and all that. Listen to me. Mr. Bunting is the Minister of National Security. As far as I know, the last thing I know, he wants security himself because I know where he was robbed a couple of weeks ago. But however, we got to address that some other time. If he really wants to stop crime, all he has to do, it is certain set of communities that the crime is happening in, right? Why don't you send police to have active presence in those communities?
One would argue, though, that the police force is also corrupt, and so for the police themselves to curtail crime, it would take greater effort because the corruption is deeply entrenched, as we know. We are all Jamaicans.
Right.
So I'm a police, but I'm your friend. You're the gunman, but we are friends. And so I will not arrest you or whatever.
That is another issue, right? We need to put these cops through some random tests.
Right? Background check before they enter there.
Right, before they enter it, you know. Because really and truly, when you come out of, say, Majestic or what they call it, back to, and you say something to turn the police, right? Before that, I was born like criminals. I was doing this, I was doing that, like everyone else down there. Not saying nobody can change still, but really and truly, your family still in there, your friends them and all that. Tell me something you never have any towards. If you never tell us, hey, you must be my brother down there, so I'm supposed to go and I'm killing people. You never do that. Right? The police force has come to a point now that anybody can be police. You see man bleach out face of police, woman bleach out face of police, tattoo, years within the 2 years.
The standard is no longer there.
The standard of policeism has gone underneath our foot button. Wash right now still. That's the standard of our policing in this country.
What about?
And therefore, this is where I'm saying that the National Security Minister has another thing on his agenda that he needs to address. Why and how will choose persons who get into the Jamaican Constabulary Force.
Another question, or just another concern I want to speak on. Some would also argue that there's a difference in how people are treated based on their social class, the different social classes that exist in Jamaica. So, if you come from uptown and the police stops you, then you're treated with respect. You're spoken to well. If you're from downtown or you're from the inner city, police stop you, you're disrespected, you are treated as if you're nothing. What's your take on that?
I'm going to say, you see, Jamaica Constabulary Force, logo to protect and serve, it's really to protect and serve civilians. It's here to protect and serve
The rich.
state officials and their friends, people who are in league and rub shoulder with these individuals. Right? This is not a thing that we can say, well, it's for us, it's for me, it's for you. It's nothing like that. Have a big SUV and drive down the road, or be a government official, or be a worker, or be a staff of the government and all that. Protect and serve you. So when it comes to civilians now, it's a different thing.
A gun dog then treat you like.
Treat you like a gun dog. Remember when a policeman gets a policeman shoots and the director of public prosecution, I think she should resign, Paula Lewin. She came and she said, there isn't enough evidence to prove that the police committed murder.
So they operate with impunity there. It's, well, the police and government officials.
The man was on the ground defenseless. Right? When you see one cop beating him with a bat, right? He couldn't take it, he rolled underneath the fan for your call, safety there. Couldn't take it anymore. The video also saw that the police officer pulled his hand away and fired. Good? You saw the video?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
You have seen something different that I saw?
No, I've seen the same.
We all know that that's evidence that's going to be tenured in the court of law. We all know that, right? Because it's the only thing we have here as law evidence. So, if it isn't enough proof, why waste taxpayer money and the court's time when the lawyers and the judge could be doing something more specific then, that is more worthy? You have enough evidence and you have all the time you need to keep another case. Why don't spend all the resources on that case and move on?
True.
Since we all know from day one that isn't enough, we all know that's going to be the evidence in the court of law. But it isn't enough. The DPP know it isn't enough from day one to just show it up. What they want us to do now, make it look like, say, hey, let it just look bad. Say the man in the
Same
but
thing,
they
Jamaica.
try again, a little just all that, but it never worked out.
Well, you said that is how they regard majority of Jamaicans. You know, that we are gullible and we can be fooled quite easily. So, which leads me to another topic, and the matter of political corruption in terms of the representative themselves. For example, about the light bulb scandal. That man has yet to be charged with anything. Well, he was charged really, but nothing has come of it. You know, these guys operate with impunity. So we understand that's a serious problem. That's an undercurrent problem within the system itself. What's your take on that?
My take on it, that majority of these individuals who go into representation politics is not going there with the mindset to better country.
Maybe they were, but having gotten the position.
Point taken. Maybe they were.
Prior to getting in.
You see, when they get into the hot seat and they get comfortable and then see, well, yes, this was my dream of having this and having that. They plunder and pour people's money and take it, misuse it, Me and you are friends, get a contract, I'm the minister. Me and you are friends, get a contract. Alright, sign up a bill. The road work from Nakpachi to Mandeville will cost $10 million. Alright. Now you are friend and me. Give a contract. That's me and the big man and me are friend. Alright. Then I give you $2 million for run off the contract and fix the road. And me have to get in my pocket. So they try to do the best way out to please their friend and please themselves. They're not trying to please the country.
Accountability. So, I mean, even look at the talk on the matter of the cars that they bought, the vehicles, the brand new vehicles that they bought.
I'm glad you addressed that point, right?
Yet still Jamaica supposed to be in a financial deficit.
I'm going to approach that point. It was what? $62 million to buy 16 cars. And we have told that 4 persons, the Prime Minister and 2 senators, Senator Borden, Senator A.J. Nicholson, and one other individual has not received a vehicle as yet. And we have spent 62 million. We, because our money,
taxpayer money.
Taxpayer has spent $62 million. And so far, to my knowledge, these cars do not do anything specific out of place to buy those vehicles, right? These vehicles are utility vehicles, high-end utility vehicles, right? They are not driving it into hilly terrain or mountainous or potholes. We know where these vehicles drive? From the ministry to Parliament to Rumbar to Woman Yard. These are the 4 places these vehicles go. I'll repeat them. The ministry to Parliament to Rumbar to Woman Yard. 4 places these vehicles go. So, since we are saying we want to buy a vehicle then, for officials then, 16 car, no need to pay more than $16 million. buy one kingfish, 16 kingfish. But, well, I'm going to finish. $1 million car, because based on the places the vehicles are going to be driven, they're not going to face no pressure, mountainous pressure that, hey, you can't manage.
But they had cars before.
Next point I'm going to. We have seen a country like Trinidad and Tobago, right? Remember when Jamaica was the pearl of the Caribbean? You remember that? Mm-hmm. Back then, we know that Jamaica was the pearl of the Caribbean. Anyway, Trinidad and Tobago, each member of Parliament receives a vehicle, but he buys it out of his own pocket and he gets free duty concession to bring it in the country. Grenada, the only person who receives a vehicle in Grenada is the Prime Minister. You know who he receives that vehicle? The government of Trinidad and Tobago give it to him. Right? Now, this same government is asking taxpayer to hold on wage freeze for another 3 years. Right? An opposition member of Parliament, Darrell Vaz, took a 5% pay cut the other day. And we understand that it's rubbish and it makes no sense because 5% pay cut took one hand. Remember, we are in harsh reality times. So if you can get 5% from 63,
one cocoa for the basket.
Isn't that when you add it up, can become at times that we can sit and look towards at least putting to the debt or some other financial arrangement that we need. Remember student loan, you know, we can assist. There's some other stuff but that this money can do 5% from 63 million.
Portia was asked the other day and the same thing and she said that she couldn't address it, so I don't know.
Address what?
The same matter because Barack Obama took a salary cut.
No.
And so they asked her if she would do it.
Remember when Sister P came into power, she raised her pay. So why would she want to address something like this?
And she said she loved poor people, right?
She loved poor people, yeah. She loved them to kiss them.
Love to see them poor.
Love to kiss them. If she don't feel that she can kiss them, she don't feel that she loves them. Helping and loving poor people is not because she She just wants she can support people, hold them and kiss them. That's what she means by she loves poor people. And we have seen it over and over again. We have not seen anything change. So why are we talking that we expect to see her address something different for loving poor people? We all know our definition of loving poor people.
So that's it from, you hear it from Omar McPherson.
Quite an informal interview, guys. No shoes and thing, but you don't know the thing hard. So, wrap up.